Thank you, Carl, and thank all of you for attending this morning. Without all of us coming together, we wouldn't expect and enjoy the terrific weekends and memories we've created for our families and our city. We have a tradition of integrity and respect throughout our athletic programs, and all of us working together, I think, will carry that spirit to the attendance of our games and the celebrations of our victories. While we do celebrate, I want to remind everyone that there is a way to celebrate. And when we do this, we're each doing our individual part, and collectively we do our part to respect those who attend these games with us and the neighborhoods who surround us, to treat them as we would want to be treated. I want everybody to think that when they wake up in the morning at wherever they live and whatever they enjoy is how they want the neighborhoods that surround our campus to feel after this game. So let us all do our part. Let me thank everybody in this room. Hundreds of people come together to ensure the safety, who are here to help, hundreds of thousands of people who are going to gather for this event. So I want to thank them on behalf of our faculty, staff, students, and Board of Trustees. Recently, I heard one of our students speak at a graduation ceremony. He said he was a non-traditional student. He'd taken a road less traveled to get to his degree, but he so loved what he was doing. And he said, pick something you love and you'll never work a day in your life. And so it is my pleasure to introduce somebody who really doesn't have to work. He's not working. He's just loving what he does. He loves this city. He's a great partner of this university. He brings an exciting vision and an immeasurable depth of commitment to the well-being of his fellow citizens. Mayor Jim Gray.
Well, thanks, Mr. President. That could apply. We know that part about loving what you do applies to you as well, and we all recognize that. That is a blessing of the roles that we have. And you know what? I thought as he was saying that, I thought he was going to say that about everyone that had gotten that shout out, all of you, by Carl, because it applies, of course, to you all as well. And this being the first home game, we know it is a big deal. And Lexington is ready. Our police, firefighters, traffic engineering, code enforcement, streets and roads, all of you know that what is so important, how to help fans get into and out of Commonwealth Stadium quickly and easily, how to keep everyone here safe, encourage an awareness for safety, and encourage respect for the neighbors who live near the stadium. If we dial back, I think some of us who've been able to live a little while and with some experiences, we sort of dial back to growing up when we learned words like common sense and common courtesy. And for me, it's sort of like the president just said when he referred to the golden rule: treat others the way you'd like to be treated. And I think that applies when we think about just using common sense and common courtesy as well. Because we know that there, and as the president just illustrated, there's been a lot of hard work, as the athletics director knows, as our chief knows. There's a lot of hard work that goes into creating the chance for people to have fun and to enjoy a day like today. And so we appreciate that, and we encourage the kind of respect and that golden rule application that the president just talked about. So thank you all very much.
A young man who is about to participate in his first Board of Trustees meeting this coming Tuesday, by virtue of being the president of the student body here at the University of Kentucky, please welcome Stephen Billis. Stephen?
Thank you. I would like to welcome all of you here today. A few months ago, I was asked, what is Wildcat pride? My response was simple. At the University of Kentucky, Wildcat pride extends beyond the classroom, beyond the realm of competitive sports, beyond the borders of the Commonwealth, and reaching across the globe. Wildcat pride is an ideal that is instilled in everyone, not just students and alumni, but all of those who believe in the spirit of this university. Pride, by definition, is a form of satisfaction. Wildcat pride is never being satisfied and striving for excellence. Wildcat pride is a responsibility to represent the spirit of this university and its mission till your very last breath. To all the Wildcats across the Commonwealth, the nation, and the globe, I challenge you to exemplify Wildcat pride each and every time this team takes the field. These young men work tirelessly to represent this university well and represent the highest standards of excellence, both on the field and in the classroom. But now, more than ever, they need the support of all of us. Archie Griffin, two-time Heisman winner, once said, "It's not the size of the dog in the fight, but the size of the fight in the dog." Now, I don't see any dogs around here, but I sure see a few cats. And while they may not be the biggest in the conference or the fastest, they have the tenacity that cannot be matched, as well as the support of a nation, a big blue nation. Don't just have pride for this team throughout the season. Have bigger. Have Wildcat pride. Let's show the world what it means to bleed blue. So thank you, and go Cats.
Thank you, Stephen. Also with us this morning is a man who came here just over 10 years ago to take over as director of our athletic department. He has done a masterful job in strengthening our sports program across the board, across the 22 varsity sports. Please welcome Athletics Director Mitch Barnhart.
I appreciate to the two presidents behind me, the one that employs me and the one that I'm looking forward to working with. I thank them for being here. Mayor, thank you for being here. I appreciate you guys. My staff has worked year-round getting ready for this year. Mark Hill, Russ Pear, and Kevin Saul, they do a magnificent job of getting things ready for us. But there's so many people that work diligently to get this stuff. We want to say thank you. You guys help us get ready for everything, bringing people into this city. There's very few events that come to Kentucky that if we put 50, 60,000 people in a stadium on a regular basis, have the visibility or the risk of an event like a football game. And so it's our responsibility to do it and do it well. I would echo some of the things that have been said here in terms of respect and courtesies. And I would say that as I go around in this league, and I've been in this my 23rd year in the Southeastern Conference, and there's places that we go in our league, and almost without exception, the way we get treated when we go in is so good and so respectful. Our league is a league of respect and sportsmanship. And I would hope and entrust that our fans and the way we treat our opponents when they come in here would be the same way. I want to echo that respect and courtesies to the opponent when they come in and when they leave, and win or lose, whatever that looks like. And we've been fortunate to be on the other end of that, and I want to make sure we echo that. And in terms of the way we treat the neighborhoods and the people that live here, it's our community as well. All of us live here. And so we want to make sure that we leave it the way we found it. And I would ask people in terms of trash and the things that you haul in, make sure you haul it out. And our group does a really good job of cleanup afterwards. And we're very appreciative of all those efforts. Anything you can do to help in those efforts would really very much be appreciated. In terms of supporting these guys, I would ask people, support these guys. They deserve your support. We've got 105 guys over there plus working out. We left practice this morning. Great energy in practice this morning. They were jumping around and bouncing around and looking forward to playing on Saturday. It's their home opener, and they're looking forward to that. We didn't get off to the start we wanted to get off to, but it doesn't mean there is a lack of energy or effort or anything coming from that group of players and that coaching staff, and they need your support. And asking our students to jump out here and be a part of that on Saturday night and our fans to be there to support this group of people, and a guy who I dearly love in Joker Phillips to support this program. So we look forward to that. Blue and white is the colors of the day, and we appreciate you coming out in your blue and white on Saturday night and enjoying a great opportunity to support the Cats. So thanks for being here today, and we'll look forward to a great season. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Mitch. The chief of the University of Kentucky Police Department, Joe Monroe, was going to be with us, but had a scheduling conflict that came up. He's unable to be here, but he'll be around on Saturday, I'm sure. And in his stead is Captain Tom Matlock. And Tom is the director of the Division of Crisis Management and Preparedness for UK Police. Captain Matlock.
Good morning. Chief Monroe regrets that he couldn't be here today, but I have a statement from him that I'm going to do my best to read. Here we are less than 48 hours away from game day for the home opener for the 2012 football season. I'd like to take a minute and thank all the local public safety partners that have worked hard during the off-season to improve our public safety operations for this year's home football games at Commonwealth Stadium. As most of you are aware, the University of Kentucky campuses essentially becomes the third largest city in the state on game days. So we are very fortunate to receive wonderful cooperation from a number of departments and officials from across campus and throughout the greater Lexington area. They help everything go smoothly. It truly takes a great team effort involving police officers, firefighters, emergency medical personnel, traffic engineering and control, parking, and so many others to make this work. We really appreciate everyone's cooperation. That includes our die-hard Wildcat fans. Here's some information that will hopefully enhance the Wildcat fan experience at Commonwealth Stadium. I encourage everyone while traveling to the game, sitting in traffic, to tune in to 1700 AM to get up-to-date traffic information. You can also receive current game day information throughout the game and during and before the game through Twitter updates by following UK Police at UK Police or the UK Athletics Game Day Twitter at UK Game Info. For security purposes, backpacks or large bags will not be permitted in Commonwealth Stadium. Small handbags, purses, and diaper bags will be permitted, and all bags will be subject to search by our gate personnel. We also encourage our fans to visit the UK Athletics Game Day website at www.ukathletics.com/FB Game Day to make themselves familiar with the prohibited items and answer frequently asked questions. And don't forget that UK and Lexington have partnered together again this year to provide the game day shuttle from downtown via Campus Express route for a minimal fee. Use this bus route and you won't have to sit in traffic congestion. We look forward to another great season for our Wildcat fans. Thank you.
Thank you, Captain Matlock. As we said, this is a true team effort. That's what we're going to see from our team on Saturday night. And helping us and directing all of this, together with Chief Monroe, is our Lexington Metro Police Chief. Please welcome Ronnie Baston. Chief Baston.
Thank you, Carl. And I, too, would like to thank all of our partners. This is a major production for those of us in public safety in a number of venues. Rocky, we couldn't do it without you and the help you give with shuttling. That's made such a difference in traffic and help with parking and so forth. Our brothers at the fire department, we couldn't do it without you guys. You're an important part of this. Steve Cummins in engineering, you get the traffic flowing the right way and at the right time. Sheriff Witt, your folks do a tremendous job with us. There's so many people that go into this and give everything they have at causing this to be a great day and a good opportunity for us to show some Wildcat pride in a responsible way. I hate to sound like a broken record, but My responsibility is to talk to folks about being responsible and the responsibility they have as fans and being good neighbors. What I'd like to remind the folks who are listening is that no matter where you are, where you choose to celebrate or be before, during, or after the game, remember that you're responsible for your actions and your safety. So please give that some thought in your planning and thinking about how you're going to go about the activities that you have planned. Know that the Division of Police will have a number of extra officers out before, during, and after the game, in and around the stadium and around the neighborhoods around the stadium, to try to help us all be mindful of that responsibility and to do that. We will be enforcing any laws that have to do with public safety, and we're very serious about that. We'll also be enforcing laws that have to do with overconsumption of alcohol and underage drinking, so be mindful of that. I would like to remind you, so that your experience is good, to make sure that when you leave your vehicle, lock all your valuables in the trunk, out of sight. Otherwise, your valuables and things you leave in sight might look pretty inviting to a thief. So make sure that you do that. There will no doubt be a traffic impact. And as such, those that live in the neighborhood should plan if they need to travel or take a trip to the mall or to go out shopping, to take that into account, because we will have very, very heavy traffic flow, and there will be some impacts on that. I have folks with me today, Steve Cummings and Commander Kurt Singer with our traffic unit. If there are any specific questions about the traffic plan, we'd be very happy to go into that. We don't have time to do that right now, though. So thank you.